Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to tonight's championship game between the Florida Gators and the Tennessee Volunteers. Tonight we have a good one with the 15-0 Tennessee Vols against the 12-3 Florida Gators. They say in baseball heroes are made in October. Well, it's still September and we're ready to go with the title fight here tonight. With me in the booth is Corey to say hello to the people.
Yo, yo.
All right, and we're going to go ahead and get this started. This game should take off pretty quickly. What are your thoughts on the injury-riddled Tennessee Vols against the severe underdog Florida Gators?
Ooh. It's going to be a dogfight. I really believe it will be a dogfight because of the injuries. I think that's what's going to hurt Tennessee the most. So I think there's a good chance that Florida can pull it out.
Yeah, and they've had some tight battles here in the playoffs so far that Tennessee has, and it's probably due to those due to lack of a better term, all those injuries they've racked up here in the playoffs.
Yeah. For sure.
But we're going to go ahead and get this show on the road. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, what do you think this? If I can get a predicted score? Again, both these teams 86 overalls. Florida with a slightly better rated defense at 87. That's probably due to the injuries.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And again, it's pretty even on paper. We're gonna outlaw white pants for the white team, for the away team, especially in the playoffs. We don't want to see any more Louisville games.
Yeah. We don't need a repeat of what happened.
Nope, not that again. Again, sorry, Drew. I couldn't see those safeties either. Yeah. I mean, the blue turf is one thing, but the snow and white jerseys is worse.
I don't know how UCLA perfectly did that.
Makes me never want to play at Boise either.
No.
Like, just in general. Like, I think you can say the same thing with a team that wears green, like Baylor. Like, just go solid green out there every time.
Yeah. Or even Purdue with their cream or even black colored jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Well, we have a whole lot of orange on the field tonight with the Florida Gators here against the Tennessee Vols. Actually, an error from the previous broadcast. I do believe this game is being played at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. If there is any disruption in the video quality tonight, that's probably because of the hurricane that's coming inbound.
Oh, yeah. That thing is whew.
It's making a beeline straight for Atlanta, too.
Yeah, it's supposed to come up as far as where I live here in Indiana. So, yeah.
All right, and here we go. Tennessee in all black, Florida with the orange helmets and pants, white jerseys. And here we go. Florida's going to get the ball at the 25. We've got a quick timeout. Again, we're watching the Florida stream, so we're going to take a look. It looks like they're making a slight adjustment. And no, actually, that pause was from Tennessee. So Snail making the first set of adjustments. Again, with all those injuries, I'm surprised he didn't do that ahead of time. But maybe looking at a specific package or two.
For sure. I mean, you have to think that he's going to have to get creative this game with all those injuries.
Yeah, especially on defense. Again, he has been without his running back all year. So.
Yeah, that's really got to hurt his game plan.
Yeah, just all those blowouts. It could have been worse. All right, well, here we go. 15 back in the shotgun. This is slot fade you, so you at home, look out for it. And they get pressure right away.
The story for Florida's offense, will Graham Mertz have the time to throw the ball with James Pierce on the other side of the O-line?
Yeah, and if you can do me one favor, Corey, if you could send the link to the Discord as well. Sorry, that was a game from last night. Uh-oh! We got to pick off by Beasley.
Already?
Turnover in the first 30 seconds. We saw this last night, too. It spelled doom for Memphis right out the gate.
Quite literally.
Well, let's see what Florida can respond. Tennessee with the opportune pick, getting the ball at the 50.
Oh, you want me to share the
Yeah, if you could share that.
game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just so we can get that out to more people. And again, that's going to be held up. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Tennessee with the ball the first time this game. Let's see what the Gator defense can do here on 2nd and 8. Get another handoff. They're not going to get much. No gain at all. 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, I think we're starting to see that lack of experience from the running back on the getting into 3rd and long. Something that they probably really don't want to be in.
Exactly.
Fourth down in Tennessee.
They only gained.
Exactly what Florida needed.
Yeah, they were able to hold serve. And he doesn't call for the fair catch. 52 lays him out there at the 20. Risky there by number 3, Wilson, actually taking that and waving off the fair catch.
Uh-oh. Nope. Never mind. Johnson decided that he wanted to get stuck on his offensive lineman there.
That's a tough break. We again are set with 2nd and 8. We've got 3 wide receivers, a tight end and a halfback in for Mertz. And Mertz back to pass. He's going to complete that out to number 3. The 3rd down and 2 after the 6-yard gain. All right, so we again twin tight ends, 2 receivers out to the right, 3rd and 2.
Ooh.
Gets that somehow, and they gave him the yardage.
Wow.
I thought he
That was a
came
very
back before he
generous
was
spot.
touched. Yeah. I mean, the rest probably gave him the spot because he made the catch. That was dicey. 1st down, Gators.
Ooh, that's a nice juke from Johnson right there.
Yes, sir. Picking up 4, 2nd and 6. All right, Mertz, he's going to throw it out. Number 3 gets another reception. He's going to pick up just a few. It's going to be 3rd down and 4.
Screen pass. And he got the 1st down.
There we go. Still no score in this game. I'm almost midway through the 1st quarter.
The jet sweep only goes for about a gain of 5.
I mean, just keep clawing away.
I mean, yeah.
It sounds like Florida took full advantage of the pregame show and are set up on trying to attack that interior with all those injuries. I wonder when they're going to start trying to go after those safeties too. Handoff up the middle. He's going to pick up a yard. So we're set up with another third down. Let's see who can break the ice first. 3rd and 4 from the 48. Oh, we got a flag out on the play and the sack. That's illegal contact, so let's see. They're going to pick it up. It's 1st and 10 from the 47 with the Gators.
Hopefully there's not too much laundry and they play a pretty clean game.
Yep. Oh, we got some space. Montrell picking up another solid game. He's got 5 carries for 25 yards. As the Gators are slowly marching down the field. They're going to fake the pass. Oh, there we go. Number 7 down inside the 10. First down, Gators. Easton already looks like he's taking some wear and tear early.
Man.
That's the last thing Tennessee wants to see. Here we go. Mertz back. 3 wide with the tight end. Changing things up at the line.
Mertz with the passes out to the
that's there. Touchdown! It's great. 2V. A Florida Gator. Oh, I think we all were at home. Woo. Touchdown Gators. They're going to go on top here in the national title game. 6-0. Florida, Tennessee. Zilch. 2:12 left here in the first. And the extra point's going to make that 7. Gators on top after a 11-play, 81-yard drive that took about half the first quarter. Making it up after that pick.
How will Tennessee respond?
Well, they're going to take it out from the 25 with the fair catch.
Probably smart. They were about 9 yards deep in the end zone.
Let's see if Tennessee can improve on the 2 yards they got on the previous drive. Florida's defense pulling out strong the first drive of the game. They're going to go right back to the run. Going to pick up 1 this time. 2nd and 9. Lewis, again, the starting freshman due to injuries.
Yeah.
He's getting some time in the national title game, but it's not going to help if you only do that.
I kind of feel bad for Tennessee because of all the injuries. But, I mean, they're undefeated for a reason, so...
And they're going to stick to the ground game, trying to get something positive, and nothing is there. The Florida D-line is that tough. We got 3rd and 9 from the 26. Tennessee 3 wide. Again, Tennessee does have the veer and shoot. So should be capable of putting up some points.
Drops back.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Ooh. Dangerous.
Got bailed out on that one. It's going to be 4th and 9 from the 26.
You know what I'm surprised by?
Hmm.
They haven't tried a slot fade. Florida hasn't.
They've only had the ball for 2 possessions. Give it time. Actually, they've ran it, but they just haven't thrown it. I've seen it from a couple of different looks. They run that slot fade with two tight ends as well. They'll slide out the inside receiver.
Uh-oh.
Well, here we go.
Right on cue.
1st and 10 from the 45. Florida going ground. You got to pick up 2 on the carry. Both of these teams are pretty sound with the balance. They are running the ball a fair bit. Don't let them lull you to sleep, though. Both of these teams can put up some numbers. Mertz back to pass. Got a man wide open over the seam.
Oh!
Touchdown Gators. They're going up early by 2 scores. It's 13-0 here in the first. .55 remain here in the first quarter. Florida on top 14-0. That drive, only 2 plays, 55 yards. Give Florida a short field, and they found a seam in the defense in between the cover 2. And just like that, Tennessee
Wow.
on the ropes here early.
You know, this is kind of how Colorado started out.
Mm-hmm. And we saw that game worked itself out. Colorado walked away. Let's see if Tennessee needs to respond here. And now they're going to go to the pass game. Number 22, the running back squeaking out of the backfield. Solid gain. Picks up 12. That's the first completion for... Ooh.
Chuko drop back.
And got another quick pass. Tennessee getting the most traction they've had in back-to-back gains. Not quite the first down, but that's going to set them up for a short 2nd and 2. Amalueva. And he's got time in the pocket. It's being flushed out. He's going to pick up the first down on the ground. Slides out of bounds. That's a freshman quarterback out of California. Resistance, step up, and pull down. So he can sit in the pocket a little bit. And that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. With that, Florida on top, 14-0.
Man, interesting. Interesting first quarter with Florida coming out the gates hot.
We have an early prediction from one of our long-term viewers. That's going to be Kate. She has Florida 35, Tennessee 21. And they're going to run the screen for no dice. It's 2nd and 10. I mean, Florida did get beat early in the season.
They've already scored more points this game than they did the first time.
Yep. And pitching the shutout. And he's going to roll out. He's going to throw that into the middle of nowhere. He had a receiver wide open.
He literally threw it right between both his receivers. I mean...
Hey, guys, somebody's got to call it. Looked like a ball dropping between the left fielder and the shortstop.
Oh, jeez.
And that's going to be incomplete. You got 4th and 10. Tennessee is on the other side of the 50, so they are able to go for that. One of the few rules that we have gameplay watch. You do in Select Talent have to punt if it's on your side of the 50 and it's 4th and 10 or greater in the first 3 quarters. We give some leeway for title fights like this. That's out of reach, but there is a flag. They're going to call pass illegal
contact.
Yeah, illegal contact. Tennessee ball. That's
no, you're right. It was pass interference.
Yeah, illegal contact. He hit him outside of a yard. That's going to be an automatic first down for Tennessee. They got the ball at the 33. No, that would have been game-breaking for Florida.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that...
He gets hit, gets the pass off. That's another first down. Tennessee's got new life after that penalty.
I'm surprised that the refs didn't let that one go, as it's a title game. I mean...
Yeah, that was a little... I didn't see much there.
It was very there was contact, but it was very minimal. But it's okay. I mean, it's what they train to do all season, making sure that it's evenly called both ways. I mean, Tennessee has legal contact what was it, on Florida's first possession that they scored?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, yeah, just call it right. We don't need it to balance itself out. Let's go. Amiloya is cold. He's going to fire deep into the end zone. Incomplete. It's broken up by number 2. Had the shot at the pick. We see that a lot in the playoffs. Teams will drive down and just get snuffed at the goal line.
and I think Tennessee would throw that 10 times out of 10 with that receiver, as their starting receivers are all, which I did not know if you knew this, they're all 6'3" or taller.
Yeah, he didn't put that ball up high enough, to be honest. What did you try to go back corner?
Maybe he's trying to pull an Aaron Rodgers. Get that PI drawn.
Well, here we go. It's 2nd and 10 either way. Going to go right back to it.
Oh,
No! Oh, are you going to challenge that if you're Tennessee? Oh, that's going under a booth review. I thought he had it from first glance.
I couldn't tell.
They called a touchdown. And we hear Rocky Top for the first time tonight. Tennessee on the board after a questionable PI call. Tennessee 7, Florida 14 with 5:57 to go here in the first half.
Now, I heard that people were betting on this game tonight. So, I mean, this is going to go down to the wire for sure.
The refs are calling flags like they do for the Chiefs. That one came in off the chat.
Wow.
It's Screaming Rage, I believe. Rage, thank you for watching. Oh, we also had another. We had another guess. 55-52 Florida. So far, no one giving Tennessee love after that pregame. Again, with no love, they're going to give no love to that run game. 2nd and 11 from the 24. Ran into his own lineman again.
Oh, jeez.
Here we go. We've got 2nd and 11. 5 wide for Florida. He's going to reach over the middle. Nope, that one didn't connect. That's picked off at the 50. Number 52's got blockers. He's going to get caught from behind, but it's Tennessee ball at the 26. Florida mentioned it at the beginning. Turnovers. That's 2 picks thrown so far. Woo! Rocky Top with the ball. Down by 7 here. 5:35 left in the first half. Play clock goes down to 0, but they get it off. They're going to just take the read option. Quarterback's going to keep it for a yard. 2nd and 9. They do have the ball in field goal range at the 24.
Drops back.
Here we go. He's got pressure.
Whoa.
Rolling out again.
And he got
Whoa!
for a loss of 11. That's big.
3rd and 20 from the 36. So that pushes onto the fringe of field goal range too. Let's see if Florida dials up another blitz. On 3rd and a very long way to go.
Almost tempting to have your corners play off. If you're...
Yeah, he pushed him back. Also pushed back his middle linebacker.
Yeah, you don't want to get burnt over the top as this... These receivers are serious.
Not that time. It's going to be 4th and 20 from the 36.
What are we looking at? 54-yard field goal, I believe?
52 and 53 from the hash, though. That's deep.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Pick us up and oh!
Florida should have had the return on for that one.
No, that one, guys. Ouch. I mean, then again, his kicker's only a sophomore, so
Well, Florida with new life. First and 10 from the
hands
36.
off.
They're going to head off. He's got some space.
Oh,
First down, Gators.
shout out to the greatest commentary team, Gary Danielson and Brad Nessler. Can't lie.
I have to be superfluous and say that you were wrong. It's going to be Al Michaels with Dennis Miller.
Oh, really?
No, absolutely not, really.
I was hoping.
Whoop, and Mertz goes down.
As long as you don't say Kirk Herbstreit.
I wasn't going to. Actually, in the end game, those of you who play this game here, College Football 25, I don't like how unenthusiastic Brad is in the booth on these title games.
Mm.
And just a little, it leaves a little. It sounds a little dry.
Next year they need, if they can get them to do it. Get Joe Tessitore in the booth. That man, ooh, beautiful voice.
Free Gus Johnson, interception, number 3. Oh no, 17's got some space. He's got a lineman to beat. He's not gonna get him. Pick 6, third pick of the night for Tennessee. That one for the house. Florida mentioned it in the pregame that the turnovers are going to be their killer all year, and they strike again. Tennessee an extra point from tying the ball game, and they do. 14 all.
I would have ran the ball there. I think would have been the safest. You don't want to. That's exactly what you did not want to happen there on a 3rd and long with 3 minutes going into the half.
Well, that's 3.
I mean,
well, it's going to set up for an exciting game because last time we saw 3 interceptions in a playoff game. It wasn't the playoffs. It was the immortal game between UCLA and Colorado in the Pac-12 championship.
that Pac-12 title game was insane.
Maybe we're set up for the similar finish here. But we've got a 2nd and 11. Florida's defense getting to take some extra time off the field. Mertz back to pass.
Oh, that's
Slot. Oh! The play they run 1,000 times in practice.
Just missed him.
Slot fade you with a wide open airmail. 3rd and 11. And that one's tipped. Almost picked off for a 4th time.
Ooh.
Tennessee with their chance to take a lead for the first time in tonight's game. 4th and 11. Here comes the punt. Solid connection. That one's going to be out of bounds. They're going to call it up at the 45. Maybe a little bit of a blunder. It looks like he kicked that. I thought he had it that deeper than that. Oh, yeah. He kind of shanked it.
Oh, yeah. Went off the side of his foot.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one man that can kick a football really good off the side of his foot, and his name is Jake Camarda.
Well, here we go with the sweep.
Oh! Gain of 4.
Gain of 4. I do like the Tennessee playbook. I use that on myself. With you've got the veer and shoot, and then you have this full house backfield that they can run at you too.
My favorite.
So you can change pace.
Oddly enough, my favorite playbook, Nebraska.
I'll have to give that a try.
I enjoy it. I'm using it with Kentucky right now.
Well, there we go. Florida gets one back.
Dang.
Interception by number 16. He's got some space. He's going to get caught by the quarterback.
I guess we call this a pick party. The way this going.
Well, the air is definitely inflated in these balls because they are flying all over the place. Not necessarily to the right color jerseys. First down. Florida with 2:08 remaining here in the first half. We're going to take a handoff. That's going to be a big gain. Going to pick up about 13 on the carry. That's 11 for 54. Well, that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Florida, 3 wide. Complete.
Ooh. How do you get a first down out of that? Wow. That is quite a split 2 defenders to get that first down.
I mean, someone needs to check these SEC refs.
Yeah. Actually, they might be Big Ten or... Actually, yeah, I believe they're Big Ten refs tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can never count on those.
You want to make worse on worse, you get the Pac-12 replay booth.
No. Get the ACC replay booth.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. With their games on Wish.
Oh. I'm glad Notre Dame hasn't joined that conference.
All right, well, we've got a 2nd and 7 after a short gain. Florida trying to take the lead here in this 14-all tie. 1:20 remaining here in the first half.
Fade's coming. Oh, and Mertz is sacked.
Didn't have time to get that one off.
35.
That's
James Pierce is letting him know.
It is 3rd and 16.
What do you do here? I think you just run it. Get some more yards. Make sure you're in field goal range. I think that might be the best option. Just play it safe. Get your field goal. Oh, he's going for it.
Well, he definitely picked up the yardage. I would still, 38 yards, I'm going to have to take the points.
Yeah, in this kind of ball game, take your points.
Again, there's a reason we're sitting home and watching.
Well,
Let's see what he's got in his bag of tricks.
Yeah, there's a reason why we're sitting home and watching.
Or maybe they're just trying to run out the clock. Surprised Tennessee didn't take a timeout here.
Maybe they're just confident that... I mean, they could get a one-play touchdown. I mean...
Well, he's definitely been mulling it over. He had plenty of time to think about it. There's 20 seconds on the play clock. Good solid hit on that replay. All right, well, it's 4th and 2. Big play here. Let's see if this is going to come back to bite him. 17 seconds left here in the first half.
Mertz making the adjustments at the line. Drops back.
He's going to get it.
Gets it. Wow. Very risky.
Well, there's 14 seconds left. Florida still has 1 timeout remaining. Mertz still slinging it with those interceptions. And it's going to be a carry for 2 yards. Florida's going to take their last timeout with 8 seconds left. If I'm Tennessee, I'm putting everybody in the end zone right now. You know the pass is coming.
Oh, for sure. Play it safe. And down goes Mertz.
With no time. Halftime. Florida, terrible clock management.
Ooh, that one's ought to hurt.
In a tie game, you don't take the freebies at the half. Oh. Oh. In a close game, no less. Again, we have a very short halftime here at Select Talent, and we're going to get right back into it. Tennessee's going to take the kick. I still can't get over that.
Wow.
Speechless.
Look at that passing, that first half, compared to what they average. That's crazy.
Well, Florida's had the ball majority of the time. Again, one of those two scores for Tennessee was a pick six. They haven't been moving the ball much at all. A couple of 3-and-outs to start.
Oh yeah. The runs up the gut, gain of about 6. Yup.
There we go. There we go. That's a change in running backs, by the way. Selden going to get the first carry, one carry for 6. So maybe there were some halftime adjustments.
Let's see. How will Nico respond? Oh, good.
There we go. He's 5 of 13 for 69. He only averaged 15 completions, which is pretty low by top standards. They're going full house, 2 wide. Full house pistol. That's an interesting formation. And they're going to go into the fullback.
Oh, good run for a gain of 8.
I don't know if you call that the fullback because it's like the inverted wishbone.
Yeah, that is true.
That is their halfback, I guess.
That's valid.
Nico back to pass. He's got plenty of time, but that time is run out.
Ooh.
Incomplete. He took a nasty hit there, too. It's 3rd and 2 for the Vols.
For sure. Very dangerous play.
And
Option.
nope, nothing. Nothing. It's going to be 4th and 8. Well, that one stayed in bounds. Florida's going to get the ball at the 31. That's a vast improvement. We did have, again, one of the guys in the chat mentioned we need to get Pat McAfee to call games. I think Tennessee could use him on the field right now. But
yes, having Pat McAfee would be amazing.
Mertz with the handoff. That's going to be a solid gain of 6. Tennessee offense still feels like they're sitting back in the bus.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for those turnovers, Florida should be up. Well, Florida should be up anyway.
Yeah, not taking those points at the end of the half really. Ooh.
And multiple chances. Multiple. Even pulled off the 4th down, but just terrible clock management. Let's see if that's going to carry over. We got 3rd down and 4 for the Gators. They're going to go 5 wide. Makes a little double move. Yep, and that's going to be another 1st down. Florida just seems to eke out those yardage when they need it. That's why we've been on the field for so long. Just been getting 1st downs. Another double move. Going to get it complete to number 8. He's going to be down after a 1st down.
Those double moves are working right now very well.
He's got him shook. Mertz already more completed passes than he needed to against Kansas, but they walked away with that one.
For real.
That may come into it. Tennessee's been battle-tested here in a couple of close games, but Florida, not so much, at least in the most recent. 2nd and 5. Going to get another handoff. Got a big hole. Picked up about, I want to say 8 on that. It's 17 carries for 80 yards. I'm getting wear and tear starting to take a little bit of effect, but you couldn't tell it on that run.
Yeah, the one thing with wear and tear that hurts Florida even more because of ETN transferring to Georgia. They had that
headed
back right there. Now they're relying on freshmen for when Montrell's out.
Yeah, ball. He did pick up 9 on that carry. Florida pretty heavy look here. They're going to hand it off again. Another big gasher up the middle. That's 18 for 93.
Just can't be stopped right now.
Only thing stopping them is the clock.
Yeah.
And the Tennessee secondary.
Well, himself.
The linemen aren't really doing much. There's been all of the interceptions, and you can see they finally step up on the run game. That's going to be second in goal from the 7. Here we go.
Ooh.
Took a pretty decent shot there. 3rd and goal from the 7. That's the last thing Mertz needs. His confidence already has to be shaky after those picks in the first half.
Yeah. What do you think they go? Run, play action?
It's going to be a pass from this far out. They're trying to score. And they do! Touchdown Gators! They're going to go up 20-14 with the extra point remaining. And it's up and through.
Wow.
11-play drive, 69 yards, about 250 off the clock. We're down to 2:31 remaining here in the third quarter. Again, those of you who aren't familiar with Select Talent, these are 7-minute quarters. So we're about 20 minutes left in a regular game, if you want to compare it that way. But some miscues. Again, Tennessee's going to take this one out. But the miscues to speak of, you have Tennessee shanking a 52-yard kick earlier in the game. Florida with the pick 6. And you can see they've held Tennessee's running game in check. But also the terrible clock management at the end of the first half. We can't excuse that. Well, there you go. Finally getting some movement on the Tennessee offense. It's going to be a big pickup. But just think how different this game looks if it's 24-14.
Yeah. It really could be 24-14 right now. Or 24-17. I mean.
Yeah. All right, take the pick 6 off the board too. Florida's been manhandling this game as far as production.
Oh, absolutely.
And they're going to get the screen pass. That's going to be complete. He's got a couple of blockers. Makes a man miss. Jukes loses about a yard on that. But they're going to call it 2nd and 1 on the screen pass. Picked up a very solid gain. Nico now 7 of 16 for 94. Here we go.
A screenplay only got a gain of, I believe, 2. Well,
yeah, but
for a first down.
Getting a little revenge on Florida for those 11-yard first downs. 1:30 left here in the third. Nico back to pass. That one's in tight and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Stays with the silver sure hands. Excuse me. Couldn't pull that one in after the hit.
Yeah. We know about him up north. Transferred from Notre Dame.
Well, here we go. It's 2nd and 10. But didn't show in that one. That one's picked off.
Oh!
Number 2's got space.
And that's
At the 20. 10, 5, touchdown, Gators. Looking like the party's going to get started here in Gainesville. Hurricane or no hurricane, it is 27-14. We've got 1:16 left here in the third quarter. Payback for the earlier pick six. Florida gets one of their own. It's 28-14. Tennessee's going to take this one back from deep. Only getting it out to the 13, so Florida special teams showing up tonight as well. And you're going to get a handoff, number 22. He's got some space. He's going to pick up the first down and a little bit more. First down, Vols at the 29.
Now, what are they going to do? After just coming back off of that pick six that they just threw.
Oh, they're moving. Gonna complete the pass. That's out to the 50. Down inside the 45.
That man's a monster. 6'3". Whew.
$35 seconds left in the third. Nico, back to pass. Got a seam over the middle. 86 with the pickup. He's going to be down at about the 25. They'll call it the 26. Is where they mark him down. Ethan Davis on the catch for 18. Tennessee down 2 scores late in the third. Nico, back to pass. He's getting rushed. There's a flag on the play. Let's see where this one goes.
It may have been intentional grounding. Oh, they got him on intentional grounding.
2nd and 25.
With 1 second left.
15 yards and a loss of down.
That hurts.
Florida backing them way off.
Offsides or false start?
We'll find out here shortly. I think it's a false start. Back them up some more. Let's go 2nd and 30 for the Vols. Here right before the end of the third quarter. Nico back to pass. He's got time. He's got space. He's going to complete that for about 25. We're going to be sitting at 3rd and 5. When we get back from the end of intermission, entering the fourth quarter here in the Division I National Championship game for select talent, you have Florida on top, 28, Tennessee 17. Again, just a quick recap for those of you who missed the beginning of the game. Florida has had a pick six, Tennessee as well. Tennessee missed a field goal from about 52 that went about 10 yards short and about 30 yards wide. And Florida had the ball driving within the last minute in the first half. They wound up spoiling the clock and got no points out of it. So 4 touchdowns for Florida, 2 for Tennessee, and that's how we find ourselves here with Tennessee ball at the 13 with 6:40 left in the title fight.
Nico with the back.
He's got a running back. He gets piled up inside the 5. Tennessee's not out of this yet. Again, undefeated at 15-0.
You know, if I'm Florida and I get the ball back, I wouldn't be surprised if you bleed that clock.
You also have a updated score prediction, 15-21 or 35-21. But speaking of 21, that's a touchdown for the Vols. Peyton Lewis getting into pay dirt. Tennessee cutting this to a 1-score game, 21-28.
Going 92 yards in only 2 minutes. That's impressive.
Well, that's what they needed to do. Down 2 scores. Let's see what Tennessee's defense can do against this Gator Tech that's been mostly effective until they've thrown picks.
Yeah.
Again, that's in a pregame. That's what Florida mentioned the most was just their general turnovers this year have been what has stopped them, and they've already thrown 3, including one that went back to the house. But slot fade you with the ball. 6:03 left. You know they can score in a hurry.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to get a handoff to number 1. Number 1's going to find some room up the middle. First down, Gators. That puts Johnson over 100 yards on the game. Looking for the game ball.
Hand it off right side.
26 seconds on the left on the clock. On the run.
Surprised that Florida doesn't eat that clock with their lead.
Yeah. Again, we're just going to keep track of that. It said 29 seconds are left on the table. They could have ran off a minute of this clock already.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. It's 1st and 10. They are driving.
Gain of 4. James Pierce is getting.
Yeah, but you got to keep him out there. You got plenty of time.
He's a game wrecker, so you got to keep him out there.
Florida shifting things around.
I wonder what they're gonna do. Oh!
Slot fade! Oh, he stopped. Touchdown. Touchdown! Florida Gators! Party in Gainesville tonight!
Oh, yeah.
You're looking at the score 35-21 with this extra point. See, Florida, your kicker can make it from there. You you left 3 points on the board. We're not going to let you forget that. Now, again, they didn't take too much time off the clock. Tennessee ball with 4:31. They're still down 2 scores. But Florida on top.
Nico, drop back. All day in the pocket.
Long and broken up in double coverage.
I mean, you got to trust your receiver who's 6'5", even though that's not ideal where you want to put it. You got to trust your tall receiver.
Florida looking for their first title since 2008.
Tim Tebow, Urban Meyer era right there.
Yeah, they also won that back in 2006. And back with a name most of you are going to forget, Danny Warfel in 1996. Another deep throw for Tennessee. It's up for grabs, and it's picked off.
Again. How many picks are they going to throw this game?
We got a timeout on the field. Again, I just want to let you remind everyone that this game is brought to you by the Select Talent Network. The Select Talent with both NCAA football and a follow-up. We are about to start NBA 2K. So if you are interested in either game, feel free to reach out. We have a couple of spots open in both leagues. So we look forward to having you join us. Select Talent, where the elite compete.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh! Fumble! Right after the pick, Tennessee gets the football gods to give them a gift. First down. Still in it with 4:05 left.
Right on cue, too. That's not what you wanted if you're Florida.
Again, Florida. This game should have 3 minutes left, and Florida should be up by
Nick
3 scores.
throws it over the middle and in.
It's another interception.
Oh, turnover party.
3 plays, 3 turnovers. Let's see what Florida can do. Can they ice it? 3:58 remaining.
Oh, they're not running the ball. Interesting. You're up 2 scores. I mean,
First down, or 2nd and 5.
there
32
you go.
seconds on the clock as well. Fumble! Oh, they picked it up. Florida would be better off just taking a knee at this point.
Yeah.
3 knees and a punt. 3:25 remaining. Florida is playing loose with the ball right now. Mertz back to pass, and that's picked off. 24. We've had 5 plays and 4 turnovers. It's hot potato with the ball.
Well, yeah, we've had 4 turnovers in 5 plays, but if you count that 5th play, there was still a fumble. I mean,
We have already not entering. We are in the twilight zone, folks. Tennessee ball down 2 scores. 3:16 remaining. That's going to be a first down on the catch by number 23. Tennessee going no huddle. Again, with the veer and shoot, they could do this pretty fast. And Nico back to pass. He's got space. He picks up the first down on his own.
oh,
Gets hammered.
ugh.
Again, the Tennessee offensive coordinator is pretty much starting to copy Bryles. If you look at their formations, it's looking like the early Baylor offense. So you know they can put points up in a hurry. But they only have 3 minutes left. Down 2 scores.
The early.
Nico, deep. That's who should have been picked off. Don't get into double coverage.
Those balls can score instantly.
Jakeem Jackson with the tip.
Yeah, they can score it whenever they want, just like the 2010 Baylor Bears with RG3.
Here we go. Back to pass. Nico rolling out. Picks up a blocker. 3rd down and 1. 2:57. They're doing this pretty fast, too. They're not wasting any time. Here we go. 3rd and 1.
Full house again.
Well, with 1 yard to go. And they're not going to run it. Instead, they're going to throw the swing. Touchdown balls. 1-score game. Touchdown late. That's going to cut the lead down 27-35 with the extra point remaining. We still have plenty of time, folks. 2:53. Woo! And the kick is good. 5 plays, 44 yards. Only a scant 27 seconds off the clock. After the string of turnovers we watched. Florida back to receive.
Brings it out.
Brings it out, and he's going to take it out just outside the 20. 2:50 remaining in the ball game. Florida on top.
The time of possession is pretty even for the most part.
Florida really 2 first downs away from the win. That's going to be complete to number 13. He's going to pick it up. First down.
Right on cue.
Tick-tock goes the clock. Florida out, 4 wide. And they snap it with 29 seconds left.
Ooh.
But they do get the first down and some more. Florida ball across midfield. 2:23 remaining.
Now, if you're Florida, there's no way you snap it before the 2-minute warning.
No.
What?
26 seconds left on the play clock. 2nd and 7.
That's just
2:05 remaining. That should take us to the 2-minute warning.
That's like wasting a down running that.
All right,
play
let's
before
just go ahead and get a reset. You've got Florida with the ball driving. 2 minutes to go. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Coming out of the 2-minute warning.
I think
2nd and 7 for the Gators. And you're going to get a handoff. It's going to be 3rd and 4. That could bring the clock down to
about minute 15.
minute 24.
No, minute 15ish.
Yeah.
Snap it, make Tennessee use a timeout, or run it down 40 more seconds and then give them about 40 seconds to work with.
This game should have been over.
You'd think they would run it here.
Florida back to pat. Incomplete.
Oh.
Stops the clock. 4th and 4. It's Florida ball. They're outside of field goal range. That would be a 60-yard kick.
I think Trey Smack, their kicker, could make that. I mean,
I try to make him go the distance.
make a
I try to put that thing inside the 10 on a punt.
Oh yeah. That would be
Well, here we go. Florida ball. Joe going for the win. 4 wide.
Mertz drops back.
Out over the middle. Incomplete. The Volunteers with a chance to tie the game and to send it into overtime. We've got 1:14 remaining. They only need 57 yards to get pay dirt. Can Florida's defense get one more stop? Here we go. Nico, he's got 5 wide. Florida dropping back. They're going to rush 4. Complete over the middle. That's going to be 2nd and inches. 1:07 on the clock. Tennessee, no huddle. Got a man open.
Oh.
Down to the 20. Timeout, Tennessee. Again, with all that time, this game should have been over. Tennessee driving. Nico, 5 wide. Ten seconds on the play clock. Nico calling it out. Florida rushes 3. Complete. 2nd and 5. They still have plenty of time. 50 seconds.
And they have all their timeouts still.
They've got 2. 2. Tennessee ball. 14 yards to go to tie the game. Sitting at 39 seconds.
I think that
Clock running.
Might come back to haunt them.
Or that field goal at the end of the half.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Like, this should be a 2-score game right now. Yeah, you got a cuss on number 11. Touchdown balls. Tennessee defying all odds, coming back from those 2 scores down. They have a chance to tie. 34-35, 26 seconds remaining here in the national title. The kick is up, and it's good. We're all squared at 35 with 26 seconds left. This one may be going to overtime. He called for the fair catch at the... They gave him the ball at the 25? How do they have the ball at the 25?
Because fair catch no matter what in college.
Okay.
5.
Okay. I wasn't aware of that rule, but I'm going to put that to use.
I'm glad I college football.
All right, here we go. Mertz, back to pass, 26 seconds. He's got a man. That's complete.
Already at the 48.
48 Florida with all 3 timeouts remaining, 22 seconds on the clock.
Honestly.
Florida, four wide. Mertz, back to pass. Pumps once.
Oh,
He's hit. 15 seconds. Timeout. Florida with about 14.
That sack hurts. No. There is still 2 timeouts.
2 timeouts. You can probably get 3 plays off. Maybe 4.
1 play.
Mertz, back to pass.
Oh, had.
Over the middle. Complete.
Oh.
Timeout.
You got 1 more play you can run. Maybe 2. Depending if it's incomplete or to the outside.
I mean, yeah, you can go anywhere, though. You can go anywhere. You just need to pick up a couple of yards. Right now, you're looking at a 57-yard field goal. That might be pushing it.
Just don't turn the ball over here.
Florida ball. 1st and 10. Tie ball game, 9 seconds.
Have went with a run here to.
Over the middle, he's good.
No.
Incomplete. That would have been the game.
More play. A quick.
Yeah, either right at the sideline.
Either that or a quick 4-yard dump route and call a quick timeout. It'll be close. Ooh. Gotta be quick. Right here. This will be free.
3rd and 3.
1.
2 seconds. 51 yards away.
Oh boy. This is what you call a nail biter.
Tennessee gonna ice him.
This is what you call Big Ten football.
This is for the Select Talent National Title. The first one for D1. Oh, and he choked! Oh, whoa, Nelly! We have an overtime game. We got a barn burner here. Let's reset it. 35-35. Florida should have had this game won 3 minutes ago. They had the field goal that they didn't take at the end of the half. They ran out of time. And then they missed the 52-yarder. They had the ball inside the 20 with 4 seconds left.
Yeah, they really choked that.
Tennessee has to have all the momentum in the world right now.
Oh, absolutely. And
Tennessee gets the ball. Florida's going to deferred. They're going to get the ball second here in overtime. Again, overtime rules. Both teams get the ball from the 25.
It's not like pros.
And 25 is going to get the carry. Going to pick up about 8. That's 2nd and 2.
And if you're Florida, you want to try and hold them to a field goal here.
We do have to give it to Florida. They played a lot better in this rematch than they did in the first game when they got walloped. But we can't excuse the clock management.
No, we cannot. If they lose tonight, I think
that offensive coordinator needs to be fired. Like he doesn't get a bus ride back to Gainesville. Then the 15 is going to have the ball. He gets inside. He gets a first down, just a little short. Call it the 2, maybe the 1. First down Tennessee here in the first half of the first overtime. Gets the ball. Nope. It looks like he lost a yard on that. They're still going to say 2nd and goal from the 1, but he's got pushed back to about the 2. Again, Tennessee, without their starting running back, would be coming in crucial right about now. They're going to throw the fade. He got it. Touchdown. Volunteers. Rocky Top on top here in overtime for the extra point for 7. We got Florida ball in overtime. They need 7 to tie, 8 to win. Well, the good news is they can keep their kicker at home for this one. They need 7. Mertz back to pass. Got a man over the middle. It's picked off. Game over. Your Tennessee Volunteers are your Division I national champs. 21 unanswered points. That's your ball game. We're going to go ahead and cut off that stream really quick. And, again, whoa. I can't believe what I just saw.
I didn't have Jamie scrapping with me.
I cannot believe that.
Yeah, that was wow. An ending for the.
Well, we had a thriller here tonight. Oh, man.
Clock management at the end of the half really came back to haunt him this game.
Whoa. And all that time they left. Let me see if we can do something really quick. We're going to try to get Snail in here. See if he can join us. What? Wow.
That's insane.
That is the worst clock management I believe I have ever seen. Ever. I can't think of a... That was not good.
I think that clock management is worse than watching the Seahawks pass the ball on the 1 yard line against the Patriots in the Super Bowl. I don't know if you would agree, Matt, but it's up there.
Wow. Hey, really quick, can you try to set that? Can we look at the box score? Can you pull that up for us, or is that not a possibility? If it's not, don't worry about it.
I can, if you absolutely need me to.
I just want to go over the. I don't know how Tennessee won that.
I know how. I could tell you how if you want me to tell you how.
Go for it.
Poor clock management at the end of the half by Florida. Not taking that field goal really hurts. They should have won this game, but because of their poor management, they choked. There's no other way than putting it. All right.
Man, oh man, oh man. Man.
Shower.
That's gonna give. I'm gonna give a Reggie Miller into the chat. There, you can't. No.
That's worse than
No.
the Warriors losing 3-1
That's 8 points in 9 seconds. What you saw here was sporting history.
No. That was that Tracy McGrady right there. If you don't
Snail, can you join us? It was a great game, but man, it shouldn't have been that. Shouldn't have gone.
Realistically,
all right, hold on. We've got. I believe we've got the champ.
Man.
Snail, congratulations! Did not quit. Holy cow!
I'm not gonna lie. That fourth quarter, I definitely got bailed out. My guy definitely got away with another pass interference, and his guy dropped a wide open pass. You guys do not want to know the shit talk and probably yelling and cussing at each other the whole game. It was pretty rough.
Oh, it's an SEC game. We can only imagine what it was like there on the field, much less in the stands. I'm glad I wasn't sitting on the 50 on that one. Whoa! So, I'm trying to see where do we start to break this down. What as the opposing coach? What were you thinking on in the end of the first half?
Yeah.
Wait, what do we see here?
Man, I'm honestly a loss for words. I couldn't get offense running for nothing. Uh,
Yeah, we could see you struggling.
Nico couldn't get any passes. I, there was wide open players that we should have hit, and I didn't. I was trying to play safe, play too safe. Couldn't get the running game going. I mean, I think I was negative 2 yards going in the half.
I think your first two plays were three and outs. Or your first two drives were three and outs.
Yes, they was.
Then
And I thought it was over once he got up, at least, in the second half with the, first two scores. I know first half he got up 14-0. I was like, okay, that's not too bad because we still got a whole game. Second half he scored, up 14. I did not think I was coming back.
I noticed you say pretty balanced there in the third quarter at least. Was that something you were still trying to just play your game plan, or
I
just,
was honestly just trying to do whatever works.
fair enough?
I noticed that he had a lot of corners that were dropping rather deep. So I won't lie, I started checking down and throwing more screenplays. The first half, the screenplays did not work at all. But thankfully, we came out and came out and started playing. We started dinking the ball, and he just couldn't stop it.
All right, the other thing that we have to go over. We saw 5 plays with 4 turnovers. What what is that like?
Man, I don't even want to talk about that. That was terrible football.
What was your blood pressure at right about then? Like
I was seeing red. I turned the ball over first. I was pissed off because we're down 14 with 4 minutes left. So I'm just throwing the ball down the field. The next play, he gets the ball back, runs it. I run commit. I tell everybody just to go to the running back. Screw it. Why not?
yeah.
They make him fumble. I get bailed out. I don't know. We get bailed out, and next play I throw another interception.
Now, but I'll ask you, you think you actually deserve this win tonight that you got?
Oh, absolutely not. No. We played terribly. Coach Nick, he was on his A game. I knew coming in, watching him throughout the playoffs, he was the team to beat. He was not the same Florida Gators I played back in week 8, I think it was. He knew my gameplay. He's been watching film, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, he lost it. He lost this game.
I mean, just a couple of things. He missed that wide open slot fade on the right. That would have he had so many daggers. Like you escaped this one by inches and by clock management.
Many of times. I mean,
It's
I think 2 pass interference calls at the beginning of the game. I got one. The second one, I was on defense and they didn't call the pass interference.
yeah.
And then the wide open slot receiver. Slot fade. That just.
Well,
Yeah.
all we can say is congratulations. We're going to work on getting you that jersey that you have deserved and you have earned here in season 1 with Select Talent.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna be honest now. I don't know how the hell you escaped from an outside perspective looking in from somebody who had to play against you. You should have lost by like 3 touchdowns. The way that
You're telling me, but you know what? Thank God for 6'5" receivers, like you said.
Chris Braswell. Oh, I know.
Hey, you get me in the 20-yard line, the red zone.
No, you had 2 of them. You had Braswell and Thornton, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What is that? Y'all growing some athletes over there, down there in Nashville.
Well, I'm not sure what we're gonna do next year because we lost them all.
well, you did what you needed to do and got the job done tonight.
Hey, that's right.
Hey, the top 3 defensive back winners for the award. which would be the Dick Butkus Award, or not the Dick Butkus, the Bronco Nizagurski, was your three secondary players.
In the awards this year.
Yeah.
And what's crazy, man, is I think most of them are freshmen and sophomores.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be coming back next year.
Your starting free safety, who is a junior.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Wow.
That's all we can say on this one is just wow.
Yeah, having that many players out on defense was very rough as well. Playing people in the box, like I lost my sub linebacker that had 8 interceptions and 90 tackles this year. It was very rough. Like you said, we got it done though, man.
All right, and the best part about it is you got Florida next year too.
Yeah, and Georgia and Alabama
and Notre Dame.
Man, you don't even want to get me started about that.
All right, well, we'll have a chance to settle that on the field. And again, I want to thank everyone for helping us out. I know we had a pretty rocky start with Season 1, thanks to someone who shall not be named. But we pulled through. Had a great way to finish off Season 1. And again, thank you for sticking with it, because you could have easily just called it a night when you're down 35-21, but you stuck with it. Thriller in overtime. Again, the final from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Tennessee 42, Florida 35 in a choke for the ages.
Oh no.
I still can't believe we watched that.
You know what's worse than that clock management? My top corner as a junior is going to the draft.
Oh, well, we look forward to seeing everybody in Season 2. We may bring up another team or two to help call some games. We're going to try to do this a lot more this upcoming season. And again, look forward to Season 2. We'll keep everybody updated. If any of your friends are looking, we have plenty of spots left in Division 2, and we can always open up Division 3. So if you're watching, you're not part of the league, we may be able to find a spot for you. Again, thank you for supporting us here at Select Talent. Be sure to like and subscribe, and hope you have a great night. Take care.
Take